their foreign students, their fees are doubled. That's a lie. Imagine how much it would cost a South African to go and study in another country. If you can't get space, man, you go and study in another country, you're gonna be paying in dollars. Even in Africa, they will make you pay in dollars. Number two, they don't have the accreditation with the regulatory bodies in South Africa. They don't have the accreditation with the HPCSA. They don't have the Health Professions Council. They don't have the accreditation with the Nursing Council. They don't have the accreditation with the Engineering Council of South Africa. Meaning to say that degree from that country is useless. You can't come and use it here in South Africa. It will not be recognized. We saw it with majority of students that went to study in China. I'm sure you guys saw that thing when students were getting about in China, they graduated.
Yeah, I remember.
Those were fake degrees, Those were fake degrees. None of them ever got employed. That thing was not even accredited by our country. They had to start afresh now, studying other courses. And how much did they spend? We need to defend our sovereignty, guys, and we need to defend it fast.
I'm sorry, guys. Hi, host.
Hi, Ostrich.
I hope you're good.
Hi, Pastor.
Yeah.
My sister from South.
How are you?
Okay, I just wanted to bring this little piece of information, and I'm still on my hiatus from the panels. So I had this topic for a while, but then I just couldn't, I couldn't come, busy work. But this is what's going on now. There's a Nigerian national that has been sentenced to life imprisonment for unaliving an off-duty police officer. So what happened was, this person, when I was looking through, scrolling through, so then this Nigerian was caught essentially by the off-duty police while he was selling powder. So there was an exchange, verbal, even physical, and then it led to this Nigerian shooting the off-duty police officer because he got caught. So when we talk about like illegal foreigners come in, by the way, he's not even here legally, to add on that. So when we talk about illegal foreigners coming into this country committing heinous crimes, and people don't take us seriously, they're like, South Africans, they are so xeno. Doctor. People are just so, xeno, we are Afrophobe. I didn't even know that was a word, but then we are Afrophobe, we are all these things. And you find people like this, who do this, and we find people who host lives while their husbands are doing illegal shit in this country. But then that's a story for another day. And we're just supposed to just say, oh, okay, well, as long as they are African people, and, life imprisonment here, is it really serious here in South Africa?
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday. How do you shoot a man of the uniform? And then you're just like, oh, okay, marry on, go to prison, you're gonna get 3 meals a day and, probably get an education while you're there. Like, it's just, so guys, I wish we had government that had harsher laws. Yeah, sure, it's for us, prison is not really just a harsh punishment, it's just rehabilitation, but I wish we had harsher laws for especially cases like this. So you just ask yourself, like, why? You come from another country, you say I'm here for, greener pastures, but then your greener pastures is crime. And you destroy and terrorize the place where you came for greener pastures. You want to make it look like, I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame that lady, Kemi Benendok. Well, I hope I'm pronouncing her surname right. That Nigerian lady who's now the leader of the Conservative Party in the UK. I don't blame her when she says that it doesn't make sense that a person would leave Nigeria and then go to UK, but then they want to bring Nigeria with them to the UK. Then why did you leave? Stay in Nigeria. And that's what we find when these people come from wherever they come from, and then they bring their countries with them, the way they live, the way they okay, no, Shandapa, you know, the way they live, the way they do life, they want to bring it, the whole culture, even if it's bad habits, they want to bring it into a foreign land. And you just you don't even wanna, when in Rome, you know that expression, when in Rome, do what the Romans do.
Yeah,
You don't even
want
wanna
to simulate.
Excuse me?
Maybe people have to comment about it, not like you talk, you need to share the floor.
Please.
When you're explaining, pass it to someone
be quiet,
to comment.
be patient. I'm making my own submission. You will ask me when I'm done. Give me that courtesy, please. So that's what I just wanted to say about this topic. I just wanted to just put it out there. Like, every single day is something like this in the headlines, or maybe you hear it in an X
Guys, if I drop you, you can request back. Sorry, Astrid, go on my Patriot.
Okay. Yeah. So I wish we had a government that just listens.
Outrally, you sound muffled.
Oh, can you hear me now? Sorry.
You still sound muffled.
I don't know. I honestly feel like our moral currency in South Africa, it's a good thing. Like, we've got a good moral currency in the world, right? But sometimes I feel like our moral currency holds us back from straightening shit up in our country, right? And I say this because you look at countries like El Salvador, you look at countries like Russia, you look at countries like North Korea, China, where if you are a criminal and you've committed a certain crime, there is no second chances for you. There is no but, there is no rehabilitation. There is nothing like that. I honestly believe that people who are, for instance, P3Os, they should not be a single shred of even going to court for a P3O, for a court process, that is. If you go to court as a P3O, you are just going there for formalities to say, yes, it was you, this is the proof that we found, the 100% you, guilty beyond reasonable doubt, that's it. No 2 days, 3 days court, just 1 day. Present evidence, it's you, boom, you are done. And you should not even go to prison, because prison is honestly, I agree with you guys, Astrid and Bantu, it's a holiday. You have got a bed to sleep on. You don't lose your life. You don't lose oxygen. You don't stress about bills. When we have load shedding, you've got electricity. There's no water cuts. Nothing. You are just living there in prison nicely. And on the outside, we have left a trail of horrid and heartbreak. I honestly think that we should have either the most inhospitable working camp in South Africa. It should not even be a prison. You should be waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning to go and work hard. If it means that you have to go mining or go and hit stones in a quarry like Oba Nelson Mandela did, you do that the whole day. And then you go back to your cell at 11 at night and you get 2 slices of bread to eat, you go to bed. You need to think about what you have done. It shouldn't be comfortable. Or alternatively, if you are an unaliver, if you are a P3O, you have been caught with a computer that is full of child compromised pictures and videos, you are just eliminated. There's no 2 ways out. There's no 3 ways about it. You are just eliminated. Because we can't seek to rehabilitate people who have no intentions of being rehabilitated. When you take a child and you commit horrendous things on that child, consciously, you are knowing you are there mentally. You are there. I don't care where you are from. You are there mentally, you commit these things, you do these things, and then at the end of the day, there needs to be a court process for you. You need to go to court. You transported by our money to and from court. When you go to a cell bail application, we need to hear your stories. Why? Guys, sometimes honestly, our moral currency it holds us back. I honestly think that there are people who should not be rehabilitated. There are people who should not even get the benefit of the doubt. You are found to have been people, especially people who are caught. The laptop, the computer is yours. It has got pictures of compromising children in there. There is no. Why are we even discussing it? You go to hell. Go under the jail.
Another thing is, Shandapa, we need to agree that as South Africans, we have failed in terms of rehabilitation. And we should be looking at outsourcing our prison facilities now to Uganda, guys. I wouldn't even mind if the police in Zimbabwe are actually taking care of foreign criminals. We send them there. Seriously, so that they can sneak.